Yeah. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. You know, honestly, in a successful bye week, all you could really do is pray for the demise of the rest of the division. And I think the Philadelphia Eagles, I think we could walk away after this bye week knowing that, the rest of the games that we had to keep an eye on, mainly the division games, played out the way they were supposed to play out. So that's something to look forward to. Listen, we needed the football team to take a L. The football team took a L. You know what I mean? And this is the thing about the Washington football team. I honestly don't understand why they were running around here beating their chest to begin with. Sorry for the real bright light. I'm in my studio late night. I'm playing with lighting and stuff like that, man. I got some redecoration I gotta do. I got an open box that I'm gonna show you guys from my guy Philly Boy from Texas. My guy Dre, man, he does custom Eagles pieces, and I'm gonna open this one up and unveil it to you guys tomorrow. So doing a little bit of late night work, man. You know what I'm saying? The Saints are out there pummeling Tampa Bay. I had a little, I watched the game a little bit. You know what I mean? It was over before it was over. Only reason why I was really watching the game because I had Tampa Bay's defense and Rob Gronkowski. Neither one of those guys was doing nothing to help my cause. So, you know what I mean? It is what it is. The Eagles are getting healthy. That's a good thing. You always want to go, you always want to leave a bye knowing that you may be potentially closer to getting the piece back. That bye serves multiple purposes, man. The importance of a bye is so underrated in the NFL. It gives you guys rest. Carson Wentz needs rest. Carson Wentz has been hit the most. He's been sacked the most. Carson Wentz has been taking a beating. You know what I'm saying? And the way Carson Wentz played the first half of the season, basically roughing on the edge, holding on to the ball too long, getting sacked. I feel like everybody's waiting for him to get hurt. I think one thing Carson Wentz did do in the beginning of this, in the first half of the season, was debunk the injury-prone theory. He's been taking a beating. He's been coming back fighting, garnering the respect of opposing coaches, garnering the respect of his team. You know what I mean? Guys out there actually see Carson Wentz fighting. You know what I'm saying? And where would you like your team to be right now? You know what I mean? You can ask that of every team in the NFL right now. Where would you like your team to be right now? The ideal question right now, halfway through the season, is leading your division. That's all you can hope for. Leading your division or really close to it. The Philadelphia Eagles are leading their division. We could have great distance in the division. You know what I'm saying? We could be leading by much more than what we're leading by, but it is what it is. We got a lot of stuff we got to clean up. And I hope that they use this. I hope they didn't use this week as a vacation. I hope they didn't go soft on these players. Like, listen, take time off, do X, Y, and Z. Because players going to get their time off. You know what I'm saying? But business has to be conducted during the course of this week still. A lot of film got to be watched. I hope you watch the Giants because the Giants have played the most consistent football in the NFC East. I hope the coaches were watching the Giants. That's our next opponent. They've played the most consistent football in the entire NFC East through a half season. They just had some funky plays, some stuff that didn't roll their way. You know what I'm saying? If we played the Giants the way we played the Cowboys, we would have got blown out by the Giants. The Philadelphia Eagles have to stop playing down to the level of competition, which is why I'm excited that the roster seems to be as hard as it is, because we play really good against teams that's supposed to just walk all over us, walk right through us. We play those guys better. You know what I mean? I feel like there's a sense of urgency there. You all might not have liked the way we looked against the Dallas Cowboys, but a win is a win. A win is a win. We're on a 2-game winning streak. Miles Sanders is on the brink of returning. Alshon Jeffrey is on the brink of returning. There are some things to look forward to in the second half of this season. And we're going to keep it like that. The second half of the season is going to tell us a lot about our coach, a lot about our quarterback, and a lot about some of the older guys who may be on their way out the door. Now, I think we know all we need to know about guys like Jason Peters. I think we know all we need to know about, certain individuals on this roster. The Deshaun Jacksons, the Jason Peters. It just doesn't make sense from a mathematical standpoint to bring these guys back. What the coaches have to do moving forward is they have to start sticking with the guys that's getting the job done. Jason Peters could have been moved to a different position. Jordan Mailata earned his right as the starter. earned his right as the starter. We got to stop playing the favoritism ball. Carson got to stop playing the hero ball. We got to go out there and do what we got to do in terms of getting wins. Now, we're going to ramp up the content for the second half of the season. We're going to ramp up different looks for merchandise. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on that right now. Should be announcing something pretty soon. We're going to ramp up a number of things. The Philadelphia Eagles and Lord Brunson are basically like two interchangeable entities, and we're going to work in unisex to get, you know, the best content out, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, the second half of the season is going to be a long one. It's going to be brutal. It's going to be grueling. It is. We got a lot to prove as a football team. I'm wondering what will it take for Carson Wentz to do a complete 180? What will it take? Because this schedule not easy. Think about the guys. We play the Saints. Look at what the Saints doing in Tampa. I'd much rather play Tampa. This is not an easy schedule we got. The Seahawks, not easy. We got Arizona. These are not easy games. We had a really tough schedule when you think about it, and we're not playing our best football. It's up to the coaches to get these guys ready. It's up to Carson Wentz to do a 180 and prove the haters wrong. And it's up to us to continue to be fans and see where this team is headed. You know what I mean? For the second half of the season, I'm excited. As this week, as this Sunday winds down, and knowing we have this Monday left, and then we're back to business, back to Eagles preparation for a Sunday game. I'm excited. I didn't go into this thing down that much. I'm excited. The Philadelphia Eagles are going to win the NFC East, but how far are we going to be able to go into the playoffs? Listen, the name of the game is this. Don't listen to what everybody is saying. Oh, you're going to go to the playoffs just to get knocked off. I don't care about none of that type of talk and none of that rhetoric. The name of the game is getting Carson Wentz playoff snaps, because we trying to win a Super Bowl. Let me know what you think in the comments, man. And thank you guys for joining the Flick Chat. Thank you guys for, supporting everything I do as far as merchandise go. Thank you, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure you like. Make sure you subscribe. I'm about to get this bright light out of my face. I'm about to take it down. You know what I mean? Hey, man, I think the city took a W without even having to play this week, man. What you think?